Do you ever feel like you've been trying and trying and trying, but you're still not successful? Here's what will change everything. Hi, I'm Angela Soffe. I am a composer, a songwriter, and music producer. This channel is for creatives just getting started. I help you move past your self-doubt and make stuff you're so proud of. Okay, today we're talking about success. Ooh, this is such a good one. This one resonates with me so much, and it goes way deep into my early 20s and everything I was doing back then. Here's the thing that I wish someone would have told me, you guys, this is why I'm making this, because this is just gold that I am giving you, okay? So if you don't define your success early, the industry that you are in will. It will do it for you. And you will feel like crap when you don't achieve that measure of success. You need to define what success means to you. Okay. Early on, I thought that if I wasn't filling stadiums, I wasn't a success. Wrong. So wrong. Why? Because success leaves clues. Okay. Success wants to find you. The thing you want wants you. Okay. Success wants to find you, but you have a definition of what that looks like, of what it needs to be. And it's like this solid block that you've decided of how it's going to be and how it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen that way, then you're a failure. And that's just not true, right? That's like saying, Mr. Right looks like this, or Miss Right looks like this. And it's just not true. We have to be open to like however they show up, right? However they're delivered to us, or however things happen in magical ways, and we have to be open to that. But if we're so rigid and structured on like success looks like this, we are going to be constantly disappointed in ourselves and feel like we've just been forgotten. I used to feel, I don't know if you can relate to this, but that there was some sort of like board of directors in the sky that was deciding who wins and who doesn't, right? Like, oh, we're going to favor him over her. We're going to favor this person over this person. This person was gifted this, so they get to have more. I don't know if it was this like imaginary like board in my mind, and I felt like I just wasn't a chosen one, right? And this idea that that we need to be going along with like the path that we see other people taking is just a setup for failure. Okay, we're going to feel, it's not failure. We're going to feel like failures if that's how we're defining success. And this is the piece that I wish I would have known earlier, okay? Redefining success will save your relationship with creativity. If you don't, it will destroy it and you will walk away. The people who leave and walk away from their creative path, they find that they're failing and they give up. They give up too soon. They don't reiterate. They don't pivot. They don't look for another path, another open door, a back door, right? Like you have to use your creativity to be creative about how you're creative, right? Like we can't be so static and stuck in how that has to look for us and defining it in only one way. I wasn't meant to fill stadiums. Okay. I know that now. People who are meant to fill stadiums, let them do that. They're good at that. They're dancing on stage and they got the backup singers and that's awesome. I realize that's actually not for me. That's not my job. My role is to write heartfelt music about like real life stories and bring them to life and produce them for other artists and share my wisdom and motivate and inspire. Like that, I am meant to take musical ideas and like bring them to life in my studio. I can speak on stage and develop those skills too, but the thing is that success is leaving clues for you all the time. And if you miss those clues, then you will just be chasing up the wrong tree over and over again and wonder why it's not working. Why is this not working for me? Okay. The industry success is based on numbers and speed and algorithms and visibility, right? Your own creative success has so much more to do with how sustainable is this? How honest is this? Am I growing? Right? Did I show up? Did I finish? Right? What's my output? I want to tell you about a time. This was in 2019. I was touring with my band and performing a ton, like all the time, getting home late, sleeping at different people's houses. Keep in mind, I had kids also at the time, and it was just like a crazy time. I was just gone a lot. And I remember this one show was in a sort of a dive bar situation in a city. And we got done with the show. It was with a bunch of other bands, and it was really fun. But it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we got paid. And I think between all of the bands and, the cover charge and everything and the drinks at the bar, I think every person walked away with like $14, 14 US dollars. And I remember driving home and they're like, crackers stuck in the seats from my kids, and like I have this like mom car, and I get home, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, this is not sustainable. I have to get up the next day. It's wrecking my health, my relationships. It's fun, but obviously not profitable. Like, the clues were there, but I was kind of ignoring them the whole time. And I was just like, this is what it means to be an artist. This is what it means to be an artist. And it wasn't until I like sort of had that realization in that moment that I could be an artist in so many other ways that felt so much better to me, that didn't cost me so much. And while I still perform with my band, it's very selective now and I charge a lot. And it's just a much better model for me than this constant like going, going, going. Like, that's great in your 20s, but I had too many responsibilities to be doing that. Right. So it's paying attention to what the clues are telling you. If I had judged my success by dollars in the bank at that point, I would have left music altogether. I would have said that, like, music just doesn't, it didn't work out for me, right? Like, that would be my giving up moment. And instead, I was like, you know what? There's got to be another way for me to take what I'm hearing in my head and like make music out of it. And that's when I started producing and started my production company, was to meet that need for my own music. And then it expanded, and now I produce for artists all over the world. So there are many, many ways to use your creativity and not have to be like chasing and pushing, right? Like, we don't need to do that. We can make it gets to feel good, right? So this week, look at what you're working on, okay? Are you measuring your success by numbers, by dollars, right? Are you thinking like, am I winning, right? What are the breadcrumbs? What are the clues telling you? Do you need to pivot? Do you need to pick something, some other avenue? Is there another doorway? Is it like, be open to, like, rather than giving up and walking away and saying this doesn't work for me, finding other ways to access your success. It wants to find you. It wants to like travel with you. If you are a person who feels like creativity calls to you, then it is meant for you. I feel so strongly about this. It is the thing that is like that golden thread that's pulling you forward in life. I have that. I feel that, like, no matter what, I will always be creating and making stuff because it's like it's embedded in my blueprint and who I am. So if that's true for you, think about, where are the clues and what else. If something isn't working for you and you feel like, I'm failing at this thing, maybe you need more time. Maybe there's another aspect that you can take on. And we don't need to apologize for pivoting. Never, never. We can always change our minds. We are allowed to change our minds about anything at any time. Okay. If this resonates with you, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more awesome videos like this one. And if you want to work with me, that information is in the description below. Remember that you are not late, you are right on time, and I'll see you in the next video.